Kia ora, haere mai, greetings and welcome. I'm Guru. We are in Trumbull Valley with my mate, Arvid, no relation. And we are playing the LoneWolf mod by Neru, who's also known as Zeru. We know him, we love him, modder of the Darkside Mod, and he has created this beauty for us to have a play around with. So I did a stream a little while back before this episode, and it proved to be quite popular. So essentially what this mod is it enables you to start as a solo character and play the game normally. Now, between the hours of 7 PM and 3 AM, I can hit a couple buttons on my keyboard and it will fade out. My character will sleep, my character will heal, and then wake up in the morning simulating sleep. So essentially, I can play the whole game with a single character without him dying of lack of stamina or needing encouragement or requiring a constant stream of chems, etc. So this really does kind of open the book for that solo lone survivor playthrough feel, and that's what we've got today. So I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We have moved to Pterodactyl Park. We had to take out a couple a couple play carts, which wasn't easy. We have a couple vehicles. We still got friends hanging around our base, but we can loot if we need to. We do need some meds, that is for sure. The mod just does enable you to basically have an unlimited amount of labor. So our one guy has 13 labor, but that's just to enable us to build multiple facilities which we need in order to, run an effective base. And the command center actually gives you knowledge upgrades. So the more we upgrade the command center, the more knowledge we can have so that we can build said facilities and craft and that sort of thing. So you're not really restricted by the type of character that you bring into this game either. They could have any kind of fifth skill. You will still be able to cook, you will still be able to produce plague cures, you'll still be able to trigger primary care, all of that sort of stuff. So it really is an enabling way of having a solo character in the game instead of just trying to play vanilla, which is a nightmare, to be honest. It's so hard. And it's always got a limited life, there's only so long you can hang on before sleep and the dead take you. So here we are with our basically a survivor who could be a forever survivor. And we need meds and more meds. Now, I'm not sure where to get them, to be honest. Meds. We've looted the public restroom to get them. But apart from that, I'm not really sure there's a lot else we can get. Possibly we could trade for them. We've only got 117 influence though, because it took us a lot to move into here. So what we'll do is we'll grab our car, we'll go, actually maybe we'll try and grab this vagabond. Yeah, we'll head out and see if we can get this vagabond. I think we've got a can of gas, because more vehicles is always good, and if we have to go cross country, the vagabond is perfect for that. We don't have to look at our vehicles as throwaway items either, because with this mod, we can essentially live forever. It's almost like State of Decay 2 meets Project Zomboid. Not from a visual point of view, but from a purpose of the game. How long can we survive? This is how we died. Maybe that's what I should call the series. No, it'd be a bit misleading. Ooh, that wasn't a good shot. Maybe we'll just leave him alone. So yes, I hope you enjoy this journey. And I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and comments in the comments section as you watch, because there's a lot of I'm losing my marbles. There's a lot of possibilities for gameplay which you can explore with a single character. Right, so what do we want? So we've still got facilities we can build, so materials are always good. So we'll just do a little bit of looting because we can. It's the beginning of a new day.
Oh, hey, that's gonna come in handy.
I think we're stuck. Good, we're out. Now we can always bring in other enclaves, but I haven't tried to recruit to see whether that you can actually do it, etc. So I'm not going to be trying things out to try and break the mod, but I will be doing things, hopefully, which will enhance that feeling of loneliness, isolation. Serenity at times. Great, our generator is built. Now we do have a ton of gas, so let's power that up. We could have a still if we had more materials. So yeah, that's what we want. We want a still, and that will give us base-wide power and water, and then we're going to build probably an armory so that we can make all the bullets in the world that we need. Okay, we will drop that.
That's pretty heavy.
We'll take this for now. We're playing on nightmare settings for combat, community, and lethal because I just wanted to be able to get a decent way into this game, get into the mid-game, end-game even, so that we could see what the mod has to offer. I didn't want to get killed, you know, an hour into the game. Ah!
Can't do it.
Like this.
I gotta catch my breath.
Man, I was not... This is going to sound ridiculous, but I was not expecting a zombie in State of Decay 2. Not expecting a zombie. I was trying to use words and can't do that. Oh, wow. Okay. Ow.
I'm a little winded.
Yeah, that could have gone better. That's the one thing that I still am not used to, is just being on my own. If I run into trouble and I die, that's it. That's a community wipe.
Great, the juggernauts are getting nastier.
So this is our test for LoneWolf.
No more deadheads?
If it turns out to be great, if it turns out that you guys like it as well, and you can tell me that you like it by either commenting in the comments or hitting that like button or even just watching the video, then we will keep playing, of course. And should we complete it on this level, we'd probably notch it up to lethal to bring a bit more jeopardy into it. That is for another day. But the settings I would probably go with if I had the chance to do this again would be Nightmare for combat. That's what I'd recommend. Or Dread. You know, adjust it. If you're going to try this mod yourself, and the mod link is in the description, then I would suggest, like for me, I'm a lethal player, so knock down the combat 1 level. Leave the community at the level you would normally... Yeah, knock that down 1 as well, because it's just you. You don't have to struggle with morale yourself as strongly because, you know, you're a loner. You're used to this. But then I would set the resources... I would push those up 1 notch so that what it feels like is a real scavenge for the things that you need to survive. That will introduce the jeopardy without swamping you with zombies. So how you play your strategy would become what defines whether you're successful or not, whether you survive or not, more so than any one particular encounter that you have, for instance. So what I'm wondering is, what's causing those guys to behave like that? Stand up. Oh, he dodged. Or I missed. Your choice. Okay. Wow, there's actually quite a few of them. Like, really are quite a few of them. So we'll just get out of there with this. I think we can even cut right through here, right? Oh, a choir of screamers. That's going to be noisy. Ooh, listen to that. We might have to walk around with fire these from here on in.
Careful, that gas will kill you.
This is the best crossbow I have. I don't think we're going to see those bolts anytime soon.
Still got it.
Maybe, if we're lucky. So even on Nightmare, you know, you can run into a bit of trouble. We're only just a little what? Wow, screamers everywhere.
Nearly out.
Yep, loads of them.
I'll need to use that one again.
Gosh. Okay. All right. So they obviously want to keep that shed to themselves. I'm okay with that for now. We'll drive around them. Anything to search in here? No, there is not. We could safe up these places. That's probably not a bad idea.
Damn, too loud.
Way too loud. We have been careless so far. Gotta remember that.
No more deadheads around here.
Right, there we go. Did we look on the map? That's just a bit nicer, isn't it? Right, what's our outpost situation? All right. I was eyeing this place up as a potential outpost, but I don't think we need to grow materials. I think we'll find enough of them on Trumbull Valley.
No more in sight.
But yes, if you do give this mod a go, let me know how you go. Let me know how you find it. Right. Take that. May as well search these up, otherwise I'll search that up. So I guess, you know, every time I've done a community playthrough, the goal has been to wipe out all the plague hearts and win the game, you know? It doesn't have to be so on this playthrough. We could set ourselves a goal of completing all the missions. Maybe we take every mission which is available to us. We could be the hero. There's so many different options. We might have to move that fuel station. Tell you what. What's our... Back to 9 materials. Did we fire that thing up? We did. Level 2 workshop. Level 1 infirmary, which is good enough to do this sort of stuff. And we still need bloody meds. And we're not going to find them just by sitting around doing nothing. So, what I'm thinking is, this is an area full of aggressive zombies. So we want to stay out of that area. But let's go have a look. We might be able to find somewhere which may have some meds. Before we do that, I think I have an extra ruck in the back of this car which we can chuck in. Nope, I've already spent it. Found it, pinched it, spent it. Right, is that really the best we've got? I'm going to drop that, and instead we're going to go with... We're just going to take the MAC-10. We don't need anything more than that. In fact... We'll go one better. We will take just the Scorpion, because that's probably good enough to get us by. We don't have any fire, like we have 0 fire. Yes, let's get some of that. Get some of that down us. We have loads that we can trade. We have got a plague cure. We're always taking one of those. We might find another weapon out there, which would be great. Yeah, we're good to go. We are good to go. I'm waiting for a skills trader, because I could do with a decent fit skill, like Lycanology for the meds would be quite good, for instance. We'll take Marathon. And we're not quite traveling light, but we're not far off it. We put that away. I bet you we're... No, we're not. So we'll just keep those. Why not? Let's get out there. We'll just chuck... We'll chuck a can of gas in the back, because we might end up going for quite the drive. Ah, there we go. Somewhere near Lake Tanner. Should be up there, right? So that's on its way. Baked crate. Don't think it's actually turned up just yet. You can sometimes find meds in gas stations, can't you? Or sometimes food and meds. That's a swan and bovine. That's the old bar might find food. Bronto gas, maybe. That's gas. No. Been looted. Unfortunate. We might get at the shed and get a ruck out of that. In a way, this is always reminds me of playing State of Decay 1, you know?
Still smell them.
Ooh. Anyone? Of course, it's State of Decay 2, but it's playing solo like this. It's got the same kind of feel. It'll stack nicely in the van.
This should be useful.
Tell you what, one thing we have got is gun parts we can break down for more parts. So, what's the daisy? I'm finding it a little bit difficult not to play like hard out. Like eyeing up the next play cart, trying to smash through it as quick as possible. I think with the solo play, it lends itself more to being able to move at your own pace. Because you've got no one back in your community that you can switch to, right? So what that means is, you know, you got to make do with what you've got, which means you might travel a little slower. Take your time. And we could try... I know that there's a pharmacy up in that. Everyone knows that pharmacy. We might just head on up the road. See what we can find. It's been a long time since I've played Trouble Valley. So we're not going to ignore the play carts. We are going to go for them. Maybe try and take out a play cart every session, but there's someone wanting food. We'll keep our eye open for missions and the like as well. I know there's a food place up here. All right.
Gotta be a plague heart around here somewhere.
Hey, Doc, we got some unwelcome visitors. Just what the hell do you think you're doing here?
Who's this guy?
Calm down, Mickey. They might be able to help us. Come up to the station, will you? Mickey will behave himself, I promise.
Mickey Wilkinson missions? Yes, why not?
Funny business.
Excellent. We're at the Mount Tanner Ranger Station.
Right. This is a play cart. Oh. And we don't want to wake these guys up if we don't have to. Let's put ourselves at some distance.
I gotta rest for a second.
Tell you what, if these guys need food, that's a good spot to have some friends on the map. We could take them some food. And, yes. There's there are places to get meds in that part of town as well. So we'll swap. It'll actually make the trip worthwhile in both directions, if you know what I mean. I was thinking about driving all the way up there, but I was waiting for the right moment, and I think that right moment has arrived. Let's make friends. We are going to be the new Ray Santos in the valley. We are going to annoy Lily Ritter. But we're also going to help people and complete missions. That's our job now. To bring people to the valley, and make sure that they survive. This will be different from me personally, because most enclaves I meet, and when I'm playing State of Decay 2, at least in Lethal Zone, end up being somewhat fragged. Okay, we'll probably take more than what we've got. We'll leave that there because we'll trade. Chuck this ammo in here. Grab a food rack. There we go. Only 4 food as well. That's incredible. Okay, so we will take that. We will take these with us as well. Make it worth our while. We'll also grab a main armament because I think we probably should, you know. Right. Main armament. Shotgun. Can we put a choke on that? Not yet. Put the stuff away. Yeah, it's going to be interesting just even kind of learning a new approach. Just solo play, you just end up thinking a little differently about your challenges, your goals, what you even want to get from the playthrough. It's quite good.
Just like that, shut him up.
I mean, when you think about how popular forever communities are, this is the way that you can do it with a solo character. The Lone Wolf. And Trumbull Valley is probably the biggest map as well. So I think this one is probably best suited to it as well, especially with all its storyline. Kind of lends itself to it. I should really just stop talking about it and play it and get into it, right? Right. Okay, now we have to be a little bit more careful so that we don't wake up any more play carts. That one up at the top of the map, it woke itself up due to a curveball, which is not popular with some people, the way that can happen. Alright, so we got some aggressive zombies. Alright, where are we going? Well, that place does not have... Yeah, that's them there, isn't it? So that'll be us. Let's go give them some food.
We got a plague Marco here.
Hey there.
Surely, there's 3 of you guys. Right, speak with Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
Gracias. Goodbye.
Is that it? Maybe they have something for us.
Sounds about right.
Fuel. Oh, we'll buy their ammo, that's for sure. We don't need to buy their ruck. Alright. Probably a bit far. We can take that, oh, the bullet benefactor. Oh, we're getting a few curveballs. So again, you could turn the curveballs off if you wanted a really heuristic playthrough. Or you could turn the how could you do this? If you turned the combat down to green, took out the plague hearts, but then whacked it back up high with on a lethal map. Hang on. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I'm sorry that this is supposed to be a playthrough, but it's kind of also like a bit of a experiment as well. So, right. So it's the map which is the play card. So you could. Sorry, where I was trying to get to was how could you do this where it was a good enough challenge, strong enough challenge, but at the same time there weren't too many play cards and whatnot. So you could concentrate on the survival aspects and less on the play cards aspects. I'm sure someone will be able to come up with an idea on how to do that better than I. Just occurred to me now that I did not trade all the tradables that I brought with me. Which is a bit dumb, because we need all that space. Right. Let's try and get this meds. This is the dentist. With the,
More deadheads, but that won't last long in plague territory. Better than nothing.
suppose we could try and take out this plague cart. Oh, wow. They're moving fast, aren't they? What's the deal with those? More resilient, higher damage. Frenzy. They're running in a frenzy. Right, okay.
Hear this? I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Woo! Crikey. We're in a tight spot. Let's get our meds and get out of here. I mean, the other thing is, we can always make meds, right? Duh. But you could do it so that you can't craft. And you had to scavenge everything. Alright, whatever's going on here, I don't like it. I don't think I've had that curveball before.
We needed that.
Uh-oh. Alright, time to fight.
Gotta be a plague heart around here somewhere.
Frenzy through that. Oh, they are. Holy crap. Sorry. This happens all the time. Wow, that is frenzied. Lordy, lordy. Throw? Why won't it throw?
Nearly out.
So I'm pressing the wrong button. Right.
Yo, we need more hands on something. Won't you help us out?
Okay.
Vale.
Yeah, later.
Let's trade with these guys.
I can't carry that much.
All right. And then we'll find them some fuel, because there definitely is fuel around. Ah, they won't trade now because it's freaking, they want gas. Right, where's gas is on the other side of town. Don't think there's anything else around here. All right. Well, we'll go grab it. Because then at least we got some friends here, right? Yes, I can see this mod being used to play both a full-on action game and a longer play with, you know, loads of play carts and Jeopardy and that sort of thing, but could also be used to play a slower game, a survival game. Wow, these guys are ballistic.
The government told us they didn't see all this coming. That's true. How come all of them ran off so quick as the outbreak was starting up?
Ooh-wee. These guys are deadly. Deadly, 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 deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, wow. There is no respite. I have a lot of bullets, but I won't after this. I just want the gas can. Once upon a time, I'd be able to blow that up, and that would do for all of them.
I'm on my last mag.
Yeah. Yeah. That does not surprise me at all. All right, let's get this freaking fuel. Thank God this isn't pre-looted. If it was pre-looted, I didn't even check. I'd be annoyed. Look at that. We're pretty tired already. Now, we do have coffee, and coffee has a has been buffed. And we're gone.
I need a break.
Missed. Note to self. Don't mess with these guys. Look at them. Can you imagine what this would be like on Lethal Zone? That could have been a game ender. All right, guys, look lively. All right, who wants it? Jake.
Thanks, amigo.
Recycling expertise. Parts. That's awesome.
You interested in trading?
Cool.
Well, hey,
Uh,
come take a load up.
these guys can cover my escape. Hang on, I want to trade with them though. Not the execute you want to do with these guys around.
You're still on your feet.
Hey,
Okay.
stranger.
You ready to do this?
Buy my crap. The rest of my crap is in the van, which is all the way over there. You know what would be cool? A curveball which was a mist. An actual visual mist. Because just thinking about it, can you imagine being here in this situation? Got to get to the van, but there's a mist. So all you can see is like a few feet in front of your face with these guys running around. Holy cow. I'd be sweating. That's M. Night Shyamalan
Yeah, I got no room for that.
kind of territory. But yeah, something where a mist descends, that would be so cool.
Hey there, stranger.
Let's help each other out.
All right.
Right, we got some more stuff. All right, starting to get a bit dark. And we're in plague territory, so we don't want to kill too many more of them, to be honest. We must have woken a heart up. Surely? Maybe, maybe not. I did burn a lot of them.
Alive?
You ready to do this?
Cool.
Angry note. Only 4 for that. Do we want to buy any of this stuff? I'm thinking 722. Now let's hold on to it. Let's hold on to our influence. All right, pretty tired, so we got to watch ourselves. I think we'll come back here and we'll see. We'll do some scouting in town and from the edges of town, because yeah, we're a bit. Our van is a bit battered. So even getting out of here is going to take a little bit of skill, which I am currently lacking. What am I saying? That's not true. Nothing currently about it. I'm always lacking. Yeah, we're just going to have to go. These guys will destroy my van, and this is not a part of town I want to be in. Ooh, that's right. There's secret weapon stuff up here, isn't there? Let's get it. If we're allowed. So we'll just slow our pace momentarily. Because the faster you sprint, the quicker you grind down your fatigue.
I can actually use this.
It's kind of hoping for better than that. We're not going back up there to trade it though. It's just
That's not much.
too hectic. Hey, there's more containers here than I thought. That's cool. 357, sure. We could have bought some off them for 33, 11 bullets for 33, but we don't have a rifle to shoot them yet, so, or any gun to shoot them. Let's drop that. Take the ethanol.
I can't carry that much.
It's only a plague sample. Oh, that's really disappointing. Extraordinary trade value though, so I guess if we're ever going to move on to an even better base, we'll need the influence. I was kind of hoping for a cool gun. Don't ask me where those bullets came from. They should probably make it so that you can't get those community drops if you're on your last survivor. But knowing Undead Labs, they're so soft-hearted, they'd probably go, oh, but they're on their last survivor, they probably need the help. Which is, could be true. Right, that we can stack. That, and yeah, we'll just leave those behind. Need that plague sample. The world's loneliest plague sample. I tell you what, it is a little bit more peaceful without your community complaining about, well, everything. Kind of nice.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Yeah. Oops. Our van's a bit broken. It's a tough drive back, so hit those lights. We're going to go back on the roads because we've got more room to maneuver. We went back up the shortcut. Unfortunately, it wouldn't take very much. Just a couple zombies, hit a couple of those, and you're suddenly in a lot of trouble. I wonder if it's worth doing the search here. Yeah, I think it probably is.
That won't work.
Ow. I thought he had his back to me.
Somebody take care of some infestations, or we're toast.
So, from up here.
Do you think you could keep this a secret from me?
I wasn't... I just needed some time.
See, if we take Santos to his base,
I guess if anyone
then that should free up that med post, that veterinarian clinic in Spencer's Mill for an outpost. The meds.
I'm not alone, Lily. Okay, there are plenty of helpful folks right here who I can count on if I need them.
All right, let's do some scouting.
All right, Ray. If you say so.
This world has more than enough problems for you to worry about. I refuse to be one of them.
I see some wheels that might still run.
You know, you could also play this game by taking a base,
Nothing more to see here.
but not building facility mods, just using the command center to level up and building outposts, and then living on the road just using outposts. That could be doable as well. Lots of twists that you can put on this. I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued by this mod. We need to get back because we are we're in rough shape. And I keep just crashing into everything. This isn't the most wieldy vehicle, but even so, I am doing a poor job. Bloat it, bloat it, bloat it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I should have stopped. Should have stopped. Taking out the bloater. I'm feeling like this is more an experimental game, a series for me anyway. I think I'll be back, irrespective of how this series ends, whether I die or whether I succeed. We'll be back with another series. Especially if you guys hit that like button and let me know you want to see more of this. And then we'll come back and we'll up the difficulty a little bit. Why am I going this way? Because I want to go through the drive-thru. Now that's an outpost, so we should be reasonably safe now. Apart from that guy, who I missed again. It doesn't sound like he's after me. Sure was. Man, can you imagine those out for blood? So those are plague zombies which were widely running around. Can you imagine those with ferals? Ooh. Destroy the plague heart should remove this powerful plague variant. Oh, so I've got to take out the plague? Wow. Wow, so that won't end until I take that plague heart out. Oh my word. Oh, that's just brutal. We have got to be well prepared for that. Well prepared. And it means if we
I'm back. Don't make a big deal out of it.
he says to no one. So yeah, if our guy here is to operate up in this area, then that heart has to go. I think we're going to need to do that. Let's see, we've got 14. What can we build here? A lounge. Build an armory. So we still need more materials. Maybe we should have bought some. Let's turn that on for starters. All right. Right, well, we can definitely make some more fuel. We can definitely make some more fuel bombs. Because on the morning, I don't think we can tolerate that place to exist. Yeah, we're going to go for that. Plus, it's got materials. Yep. Yep. It's on the other side of the map, but it needs to be done. Oh, wow. Tell you what. Do that. I hear a screamer.
I got a screamer here.
Holy heck! All right. Jeepers creepers. Well, hopefully they'll be there by morning. We'll take them out as well. But that is the plan for tomorrow. We have to take out that horrible plague heart. So we'll need more plague cure. We'll need the heavy weapon and loads of consumables, which I'm sure we can make somehow. We don't have many stims, but we've got energy drinks. It should be enough. Anyway, we best be getting on with it. So here we go. We'll see you in the morning. Hope you've enjoyed the series. Hope to catch you for the next one. Ka kite. Bye for now.